I am Dana Malcolm. This is your Top Stories morning edition for Wednesday, November 1st. Coming up, the news that matters most.
There is simply nowhere else in the Turks and Caicos Islands that you can find such a wholesome variety of your favorite fresh foods. There is simply nowhere else in the Turks and Caicos Islands that you can find such outstanding service. And there is simply nowhere else in the TCI to answer your every food craving in a chic, comfortable, centrally located store. That's a place you can trust. Number 1 is Graceway IGA. Fresh, service, trust for over 20 years.
UK Home Office Minister Andrew Sharp and Ministry of Justice Minister Mike Freer MP will be in the Turks and Caicos Islands this week. Sharp arrives today, Wednesday, November 1st. Freer arrives on November 2nd. The fiery mess that is the Providenciales landfill is finally getting a manager.
It's a more comprehensive contract, one that will be managed properly, that will have the necessary technical aspects in place, one that would also have the right proper machinery in place.
That's Wheeland MP Kyle Knowles speaking Tuesday on First Edition with Cheryl Ann Chavargo on RTC FM. He also announced a $500,000 budget to put out those pesky fires. The dump has been without a manager since September 2017. Inter-high school basketball is now open, and with 13 schools registered, it is one of the biggest seasons ever. That is according to the Sports Commission. The first match is set for November 3rd, and the season will run until February. Desarolos Hotel Co., builders of the Ritz Carlton on Grace Bay, have secured government approval to build a new hotel. That is according to Planning Board minutes. The development is set for Providenciales on the same plot of land that the hotel company recently had a deferral for 4 12-story blocks and a casino. Magnetic Media is your news leader.
There's an opening right now at Provo Air Center looking for an accounts clerk. Provo Air Center needs a motivated self-starter and team player to support the in-house accounting department. The ideal candidate will have bookkeeping or accounting experience with an understanding of AP, AR, Excel, and QuickBooks. This is an exciting opportunity to work with a great team and have lots of room to grow. Send your CV to Debbie at provoaircenter.com. That's DEBBY at provoaircenter.com. Hiring now.
The Royal Turks and Caicos Islands Police Force is reassuring residents of Five Keys that there were no reports fielded to them of shootings in the community last weekend. We had received civilian reports on Friday around 9 p.m. Residents claimed they were hearing what sounded like gunfire. The Turks and Caicos Islands were recently featured on the cover of Travel Courier magazine, an award-winning weekly and monthly online and print magazine in Canada. The country also got a 2-page spread inside. General Motors and the United Auto Workers Union have come to a tentative agreement. It is the final of the big 3 car companies to agree to striking workers' demands. All 3 new contracts, signed with Ford and Stellantis as well, are described as record-breaking according to a CNN report. The power of attraction. Magnetic Media.
The National Health Insurance Plan has over 37,000 contributors.
That's 37,000 of us working together to take care of one another.
Your contribution ensures my wife and unborn child gets the prenatal care they deserve.
Your contribution helps me to afford my medication.
Your contribution has helped my loved one receive treatment during their untimely emergency.
Your contribution gives my family peace of mind. So thank you
for your contribution.
This message has been brought to you by the National Health Insurance Board, building a healthy nation, one person at a time.
Work will begin soon on 3 coastal protection projects. Breakwaters are coming for Grand Turk, with harbor seawalls in Salt Key and South Dock. Each concrete structure is being built to prevent further degradation and reduce dangerous surf at these critical coastal sites. The projects were approved in mid-October by the Physical Planning Board. Ex-cop 33-year-old Mikhail Hinson is awaiting his verdict following a 5-day judge-only trial in the Grand Turk Supreme Court. Our court correspondent Wilkie Arthur can report the accused is standing on illegal firearm charges, which could land him in prison for 7 years. And for local weather, today is partly cloudy and a bit of rain. That's what the TCI Met Service says, with a high at 85 degrees Fahrenheit. For tonight, 81 degrees Fahrenheit is the lowest it will get, with a chance of rain overnight. I am Dana Malcolm. Top Stories in 5 is a Magnetic Media production. Thank you for joining us.